is up? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Back with some more Resident Evil 4 Remake gameplay for you. And today, since we're under 2 weeks away for the great fated release of Resident Evil 4 Remake, I figure it's time that we, make some predictions on where this remake is going to fall. Because if you know anything about Resident Evil has now, when it comes out, it'll be having 4 games that have been remade. I mean, think about that. What franchise do you know that has 4 games that have been remade? I'll be honest, I don't know if there is another franchise there is. If there is, let me know in the comment section down below. But today I'm going to be doing some questions and predictions about where you think Resident Evil 4 Remake will ultimately fall. And since we have 3 other remakes to compare it to, I guess you can kind of figure it out like a meter or something. So you have the first layer of the meter, which I just called mid, would be Resident Evil 3 Remake, which, granted, I don't think is as bad as people make it out to be, but on the remake term, yes, it is very disappointing. I guess disappointing would be the right term, but I still enjoy it as a game, but compared to the other 2 remakes, yes, it'd be mid. Resident Evil 2 Remake, which I definitely enjoyed a lot, had a lot of fun, and it was a good remake. I just feel like it just missed a few things to be considered great. A few things that weren't in there in the original game. And then we have Resident Evil Remake, the original remake, and in my opinion, the definition of what a remake is, and basically the gold standard what a remake in a game is supposed to be. As I've always said this, even though I do like 2, 2 didn't include necessarily every single thing from the original one, but another thing that I think the original one did is not only did it include everything from the original, it added so much stuff. It added so many new things and content, and that's why to this day, Resident Evil Remake is still considered not just the definition of the remake, but some people call it the greatest Resident Evil game of all time because it's just dead on, especially from that era, and it's hard to deny that. And I think it's easily the best of the fixed camera angle games. It just has so many things you can do, so many additions, and as well as keeping with the original one. So my question to you guys is, where is Resident Evil 4 Remake going to fall on the remake spectrum scale? Is it going to be mid like RE3 Remake? Will it be good like RE2 Remake? Or will it be great like RE Remake? I always want to say RE1, but no, just Resident Evil Remake. But yeah, as I said, we can speculate about this, and we're under 2 weeks to go, and so far things look really great with this remake. I think most of us can agree it's not going to be mid. It's not going to be Resident Evil 3 Remake, which unfortunately it still sucks that that whole thing went down like that. But it's going to obviously be either on standard with 2 Remake or the original remake, and honestly, with the way it's been going lately and what I've been seeing, it seems like it's going to be more towards the original remake. Now, granted, we can have another discussion. It would be as good as the original remake, but the thing about it is that one thing you have to take into account is Resident Evil 4 is a lot longer of a game than the original, Resident Evil game. So, being able to include just about everything on top of add to it would be probably even more substantial than even the original one, because as I said, the original one is a shorter game. But if they are able to conclude so much of stuff, if not all of it, and then add to it, man, it might take that title, and that's quite a statement to make. And as I'm not saying it's what it's going to do, but my honest opinion, I think it's going to be closer more towards Resident Evil Remake. In the great category. I think the question we're going to ask yourself is, how great does it take that title from the original one? That's going to be a discussion for another day. We're obviously going to have to wait till that comes out and play it for a little bit. But man, that's quite a discussion to have, because as I said, we've been waiting for something to be on par with that original remake, and we might have it right around the corner. And it's just amazing because you'd figure it'd be easier with 2 and 3, because as I said, they're shorter games too. 1, 2, and 3 are not long games once you know what you got to do. Resident Evil 4 is, I think, in terms of just a single campaign, maybe the longest campaign of the game. I'm not 100% correct with that, but I know the campaign is pretty long. Like an average playthrough for a first time takes a while. But like for it to include all of that, where it just kind of baffles me that they wouldn't include everything in 2 and 3. But 4, it seems like there's more likely that they are, and that's a lot longer of a playthrough. And so obviously I know Resident Evil 6 is a longer game, but that has 4 campaigns. But just one campaign, It's pretty amazing that they're able to accomplish that. So, once again, let me know down in the comment section where you think Resident Evil 4 Remake will fall. As I said, I'm sliding towards more closer towards Resident Evil 1 Remake than 2, and definitely not 3. I don't think that's ever going to happen. But also, you understand, this is Resident Evil 4 they're trying to remake, so they dare not mess this up. But let me know if we're going to have a new crown king of the remakes, or maybe the original still reign true. Let me know your predictions down below. But either way, I think we win as fans of the franchise and the series, and I can only hope that if they do remake any other games, that they will use the same quality they did with 4, because it's been a little while. But once again, that's going to be it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and hopefully I can see you guys back on the next one, and hopefully we can all have a good story to tell after we play Resident Evil 4 when it does come out. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope to see you all later. Peace.